Ever wondered how to tackle the GCSE English language question that asks you to explain, comment on, and analyze how writers use language and structure? Well, let's break it down. First off, when the question asks you to explain, it's looking for a clear understanding of the writer's choices. What words, phrases, or structures has the writer used and why? Commenting means sharing your thoughts or observations about these choices. It's not just about identifying them, but expressing what you think about them. Finally, analyzing is where you delve deeper. You're expected to dissect the writer's choices and explore how they influence the reader. This could involve looking at the emotions evoked, the imagery created, or the arguments formed. So in essence, you're being asked to understand, reflect upon, and dissect the writer's language and structural choices. Remember, understanding the question is the first step to providing a comprehensive answer. Now that you understand the question, how do you structure your response effectively? Well, let's dive right in. The key to a well-structured response lies in three main sections: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. In the introduction, aim to provide a nutshell of your overall argument. It should be short, snappy, and straight to the point, setting the tone for the rest of your essay. Next up is the body of your response. This is where you'll dissect the text, explaining, commenting on, and analyzing the writer's use of language and structure. Make sure your thoughts are logically ordered, perhaps by arranging them according to the sequence of the text, or by grouping similar ideas together. Lastly, we have the conclusion. Here you'll summarize your main points and come to a final judgment, essentially wrapping up your argument neatly with a bow. Structuring your response well helps to ensure your points are clear and easy for the examiner to follow. Language techniques are the tools that writers use to create effects. How can you identify and comment on these in your response? Well, let's dive in. Language techniques can range from similes and metaphors, which create vivid imagery, to alliteration and onomatopoeia, which play with sound for effect. They are the writer's craft, the paintbrush with which they color their words. When you encounter a striking phrase or a sentence that makes you pause, there's a good chance that a language technique is at work. To comment effectively, you'll need to do more than just name the technique. Ask yourself, what effect does it create? Why might the author have chosen it? For instance, if a writer uses a metaphor comparing a character to a lion, they're not just saying the character is brave. They're also suggesting a certain nobility, a raw power. Identifying and commenting on language techniques will deepen your analysis and demonstrate your understanding of the text. So you've identified the language techniques, but how do they influence the reader? And how can you demonstrate this in your response? This part is all about showing the effect of the writer's choices on the reader. First, consider the emotional impact. Does the writer's use of vivid imagery evoke a sense of fear or excitement? Or perhaps their choice of words paints a tranquil scene that leaves the reader feeling calm and at peace? Then think about the intellectual impact. Does the writer's argument challenge the reader's existing beliefs or encourage them to see things from a new perspective? Maybe the writer uses satire to critique a societal issue, prompting the reader to reflect on their own views. Finally, don't forget about the physical reaction. This could be a gasp at a shocking revelation, a laugh at a clever joke, or even a shiver at a chilling description. Remember, understanding and explaining the effect on the reader is key to a well-rounded response. You've now learned how to understand the question, structure your response, identify language techniques, and demonstrate their effect. What's next? Well, it's time to put these strategies into action. Remember, understanding the question is your first step, followed by structuring your response. Don't forget to sprinkle your answers with language techniques and demonstrate their effect on the reader. It's like creating a sandwich, each ingredient contributing to the final product. Practice makes perfect, so don't shy away from tackling these questions head-on. And that's our guide to answering the GCSE English language question. If you found this helpful, show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let your friends in on this secret weapon too. Share it with them. We're always here helping you navigate through your academic challenges, so hit that subscribe button for more insightful content. Remember, the journey of learning never ends. Curiosity is the fuel that drives us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious and keep learning.